item on the agenda is a baby incubator box at the Public Safety Building. This has been put on by a member of the public, so I will let her speak to it.
Thank you. First, I'm just going to say, wow, following a dumpster approval, with my first comment being that 31 babies were placed in dumpsters, found in backpacks, or discarded in other dangerous locations. 22 of these infants were found deceased. Bobbi Boudman, Wolfeboro.
Good.
And I am here before you to hopefully get you to include a budget item on the budget as you enter budget season. It is for a piece of equipment. It is well below CIP, and it falls within the range and purview of the select board and of the budget committee and of the department heads. The quote I just gave was according to the Health Resources and Service Administration. New Hampshire has had 5 hand-to-hand surrenders. The incubator box is obviously for desperate parents. We already have a safe haven law, so a baby can be dropped in the hallway of the first responder buildings. So the only thing it would do was create a situation where someone wouldn't have to come in and leave a baby unannounced or on a floor. So the baby box that, and I know that we've spoken about this 4 times now, so this is just sort of moving this down the road a little bit. Incubator boxes are for desperate parents. We live in a district in a town where we are hosting a regional school district where we have over 500 young girls who come into this community for 182 days a year. And again, the Safe Haven law is there for desperate women and girls. And in desperation, we already have this law. This is not changing our law in any way. It's already there. We have no, being in a rural area, we have no local providers. Our hospital doesn't have a maternity ward. We don't have a neonatal unit. The closest reproductive facilities for these young girls is over an hour away. So if we could keep that in mind too. DHHS reports that our homicides are down. However, there is one group of homicides that has gone up as our homicides has gone down, and that is infants. Just a little hard hitting. So I just want to give you some statistics. Since 1999, of course, our law started in 2004. We're a little behind, sorry. Hard hitting. Safe
I'm
haven
still
relinquishments.
crying. I'm literally listening to myself, making myself cry. I'm videotaping this. I'm gonna put it out there.
4,524 babies have been relinquished. This is not a small number. I mean, desperate women relinquish their babies. Sadly, of that number, 1,600s were babies who were just left and walked away from. The babies that were found alive from those left and walked away were 608. Babies that were found deceased were 915. With incubator boxes being installed, there are over 200 of them already installed. 47 babies have been turned in since 2017. Nobody wants to think that's going to happen here, but there's no reason why we cannot make a provision just in case. The small amount of money that this is going to take, it's about with padding it for a 30% increase over what their current costs are, saying at the $26,500. Padding it comes to only 1.5 cents per thousand, which on a home of $350,000 is about $5.25. So I have submitted a letter from the vice chair of the budget committee asking you to add this as a budget line item. However, there are secular groups who are willing to help with raising money and there's a lot of interest in raising money. Right now, I know the Winnipesaukee chapter of DAR is thinking of being a pass-through grant place. And if there are any grants or anybody who wants to give anonymously over $2,000, I have charity fund organizations set up, but they don't want to go on record as being part of this. They will help be a pass-through to stay anonymous, to keep people anonymous. So any donations over $2,000 have a place that they can go to remain anonymous. Thank you.